Link. Wake up, Link, the chosen one. Oh dear lord, that was some party I had just now. Oh, last thing I remember is touching something shiny, and the rest is a blur. Wait a minute. Where am I? This is not where I fell asleep at. Well, this is a little bit creepy if I ever... Wait, what? Oh my gosh, it's Santa Claus! Either that or Talon's put on weight. I am Rauru, one of the ancient sages. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the sacred realm. This is the Chamber of Sages, inside the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the sacred realm, is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword, the evil-destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the sacred realm. Link, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself. Look at myself? What are you talking about? What'd you people do to me? Oh my gosh! I'm not a child anymore! What did you people do to me? Look, Link! You're big now! You've grown up! And you're exactly the same, Navi! The Master Sword is a sacred blade which evil ones may never touch. Only one worthy of the title of Hero of Time can pull it from the pedestal of time. However, you were too young to be the Hero of Time. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years. And now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as the Hero of Time. Well, do you understand your destiny? Okay, let me get this straight. 7 years ago, I pulled out a sword. I was too young, so you hid me away for 7 years, and somehow kept me up very good. I don't even want to think about what you people possibly did with me. But anyway, you're telling me this. Do I understand my destiny? Well, the average person would say no, but because I really don't want to pull a KG type of thing, yes, I understand my destiny. But remember, though you opened the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm. Wait, so you're telling me that Ganondorf entered the sacred realm shortly after I pulled out this sword? He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power, he became the King of Evil. Oh, that doesn't sound good. His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years, it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. Well, apparently there's the consequences of 2 children playing with a sacred relic. Okay, probably going to have to just say spilt milk on that one. My power now has only little influence even in this sacred realm. Namely, this Chamber of Sages. But there is still hope. There is? Why do I have a feeling it has something to do with me? It always has something to do with me. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the sages' seals will contain all the evil power in the void of the realm. I, Rauru, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the Hero of Time. The Hero of Time, chosen by the Master Sword. So now I'm fulfilling the will of a sword. Wow, how things have changed. Keep my spirit with you, and find the power of the other sages, and add their might to your own. And with that, he will give us a token proving that we have successfully, well, done what he said. by giving us this special little medallion. As it turns out, this medallion is the Light Medallion. Hyrule the Sage adds his power to yours. Find the other sages and save Hyrule. Oh man, that was a weird dream. I had this weird dream that I was talking to a weird guy named Ryaru, and I was older, and Navi was still annoying. And, oh dear Lord, it's not a dream! Navi is still here. Whoa. That was weird. Link, we're back in the Temple of Time. But have 7 years really passed? I don't know. Do you feel like an old lady now? I don't know what fairy years are in human years or Hylian years, but if you feel different... Well, if you need any more proof, I am 7 years older, so apparently it is true. Man, it's kind of weird to think about. It looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. Oh no, I don't like the sound of that. Let's get out of here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we're gonna go see if this is really true. Has it really been 7 years and I am being stalked again? I do not like stalkers. Wait. Red eyes? Sheikah? Is that a Sheikah? I've been waiting for you, hero of time. When evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined to be sages who dwell in the 5 temples. One in a deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, one inside a goddess of the sand. Together, with the hero of time, the awakened ones will bind the evil and return light, the light of peace to the world. This is the legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. So I was right, apparently we do have another Sheikah here. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikahs. Okay, that's a very unoriginal name. That'd be like calling somebody from the Aztecs, Aztec. Come to think of it, that's actually pretty cool. But anyway, you were saying? As I see you standing there, holding the mythical Master Sword, you really do look like the legendary hero of time. Okay, I don't like hearing that from a stalker, but can't deny the truth. Link looks awesome. I am totally awesome right now. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. One sage is waiting for you... One sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the forest temple. The sage is a girl I'm sure you know. Wait, you're not talking about Saria, are you? Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the temple. But, if you believe what I'm saying, you should head to Kakariko Village. Do you understand, Link? Okay, this is all kind of being thrown on us really quick, but let me get this straight. It's been 7 years, I have to awaken 5 sages and 5 temples, and you want me to go to the Kakariko Village to get something that will help me on my adventure. Is that right? Apparently she's going to leave that to us for us to decide. Well, anyway, she just informed us that Saria could be in trouble. That can't be true. Let's play Saria's song and see if that's actually true. See what she has to say really quick. Surely it can't be true. I mean, well, it's weird enough it's been 7 years, but you want to talk to Saria, right? Yes, I didn't do this to talk to you, Navi. Link, this is Saria. Can you hear me? Oh good, she's alive. Where you at, Saria? Are you safe? Are you alright? Great, you're safe. I knew I would hear from you again. You're worried about me, and I was just informed that you might be in trouble. What's going on? I'm in the forest temple. The forest spirits were calling for help, so I went to check it out. But it's full of evil monsters. Help me, Link! Okay, so apparently what Sheik has just said is true. Saria is in trouble, but really, is it... What has happened? If it's really been 7 years... If Saria's in trouble, though, that's a reason enough to get back to the forest, so might as well start making our trip out of there. It is awesome that I'm older now, but... Oh man, there's so much to catch up on, but I guess we'll do that one thing at a time, starting with an intro that I feel I owe you guys. So it's doing that now, a little bit late, but anyway. Hi guys, I am Syrachime, and I welcome you back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, I apologize for cutting you guys off on, or leaving you on such a cliffhanger, but we went around Hyrule and tied up some loose ends that I really wanted to take care of before coming back here to Hyrule Castle to give Zelda the spiritual stones. However, upon arriving, it turned out that we were a little bit late. Ganondorf was in hot pursuit of Zelda, who threw back the Ocarina of Time and allowed us to pick that up, and unfortunately it looks like by picking up the Ocarina and coming in here to try and get the Triforce, we may have actually made things a lot worse than they actually are. And it definitely sounds that way for Saria, so I suppose we really should get going. If Sheik was right about that, it makes me wonder what else she was right about, so let's get out of here and see if we can't help our friend Saria. As we... Oh, gosh, what has happened to this place? Last time I saw it, this place was beautiful, but... Oh, Death Mountain looks awful. This place looks awful. Oh no, if this place is like this, what does Hyrule Castletown look like? Oh. Okay, well this place is just completely destroyed and filled with half-dead corpses, but... Oh, Hyrule Castle, is that still here? We make it back here and... Oh. Oh. So it was true. Ganon's castle. So, in 7 years we've been gone. Ganondorf has destroyed the land of Hyrule and turned it into... this. Oh, goodness, I don't know what to think about this. This is just unfathomable. How could anybody have allowed this to happen? And I feel like I'm talking to myself about that. Well, we knew something bad would happen if we tampered with divine relics that we shouldn't tamper with, and it looks like we have just found the consequences of that. Well, it doesn't look like there's anything we could do about this right now. Our first priority has to be Saria, so I think we should head over to the Kakariko village and get this item that we need in order to go save Saria, because, well, she was one of our best friends growing up. I say that, and I've lost 7 years of my life already. That's so weird to think about. You go to sleep, and then you wake up 7 years later. So we have these re-dead things here. Well, pretty much what has just happened is what I've just pretty much shown you guys. Is this place dead too, or is there something in here that might be... Well, at least we have one resident of the castle yet. Who might you be, my friend? Are you a resident of the castle yet? Oh, you are quite an energetic young man. You're brave and handsome, too. Thank you. I think I would say I need an adult, but I am an adult now, so... Yeah, it's going to be a little weird. Going to take some getting used to. Your name is Link, isn't it? Yes, it is. Don't be surprised. I can read people's minds. You and apparently everybody else in Hyrule. If I looked as good as you, I could run a different kind of business. Okay, I don't even... Well, I would say that's illegal, but in a world where evil rules, I don't think it is, so getting away from that... My shop is the only ghost shop in Hyrule. Because of the great Ganondorf, it is a fine time for business like this. You are dark and depressing, dude. Oh, I can only hope the world gets even worse. You know what? I hope you drop your chip. Again, I cannot think of anything better to doom people with. The ghosts called Poes are spirits of concentrated hatred that appear in the fields and graveyard. They hate the world. Well, I don't really like the world I've just come into either. But, anyway. Young man, if you catch a Poe, I will pay a lot of money for it. Okay. I have a sword and... I don't have my... Wait a minute. Oh no! I can't use my Deku sticks anymore! Oh. And she's got a stick. You know what? All hail the power of the stick. I respect you because I do not have a stick and I know how powerful those things are, but... Well, anyway, this Poe person here, she does collect Poes. He or she, I'm not really sure. We'll just call it an it because I'm really not sure. But this person here actually has some Poes, and we'll kind of look over that a little bit more later, but just kind of wanted to bring this to your attention right now. Well, anyway, I think we've wasted enough time. We need to get over to the Kakariko village and do whatever we possibly can to save Saria before it's too late, or else I shudder to think what might happen if our best friend, who we grew up with, is, well, if she doesn't survive. I know if I lost my best friend, I would be devastated, so... Link, hurry! We've got things we must do. As I've said, people to see, things to do, places to be. I'm not really sure how else it goes like that, and... Oh, it just occurred to me... Wow. This place is really a mess at nighttime. It looks like it's daytime out here. No doubt because of that cloud that was over that mountain, the fire cloud. Well, anyway, as I was saying before I was really interrupted, I'm old enough now to actually... I'm old enough now to go see Angie. Keep priorities straight. Must get back to get this item, which, if you're not sure where that is, it's actually in the graveyard. I'm going to head back here because, well, there's something back here. Your clue would actually be in the Gravekeeper's little shop here. But I'm just going to bypass that because I already know where I'm going. But first things first. Are you ready to see the fruits of all that labor, of all that planting and stuff? Well, ta-da! It's been 7 years. And this little thing has sprouted. Not only has it sprouted, we can use this thing as an elevator to fly up and access various things we could not before. Such as, well, hit this. We have just picked up yet another heart piece. So now all that work that I did actually seems like it was definitely worth it. You can get heart pieces, sculptulas, and a bunch of other stuff like that. So I'm not sure what tally that was. I'll just let my self-editing show you that. What we want to do from here is we actually want to grab this grave, pull it back, because this will give us access to a different thing down here. And over there's a Poe. If you kill that thing, catch it in a bottle, you can sell it to that lady, but I don't really care right now. More important things to worry about than that. Once we make it down here, we will hear that there's another Poe, but it is not a Poe. Instead, we see that oh my gosh, it's a... Yeah, it looks like we've got Dampe here, and... Oh, it looks like he's dead. Young man, are you fast on your feet? I don't know. New body, just woke up in it. Not sure if I am or not. I may not look like it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Follow me if you dare. You know what? I think I will do that because, well, this guy is offering something very incredible if we do follow him. So I will warn you up front. You don't have to worry about it so much now, but if you want to kind of keep track of where he's going and where you have to go, I would definitely make a note of that now, because, well, you will have to do this yet again for a heart piece later on. I'm going to go ahead and just spoil that now. You stupid fire! I guess it's not as bad as some of the other stuff that's been after me lately. Alright, so we got to follow this guy where he's going. And hold on, dude, you're going too fast. I don't have, well, I have legs, but I don't have wings. I can't fly like you can. Of course, that would be awesome. I would absolutely love the ability to fly, but that is besides the point. Would you slow down? I can't keep up with you, dude, and you keep throwing fire, which burns me. At least it's not like Mario, where it burns my butt. I go flying all over the place. Of course, that was a very efficient way to travel in that game. Super Mario 64. Okay, gotta make it around this hallway, because we don't have wings like he does. Actually, I don't even know if he has wings. All we have are legs. And once we make it back here... Alright, we've made it. In 7 seconds, so... We did it! The time of this race was 1 minute and 7 seconds. A second earlier than my practice run. Hehehe, young man. You are very quick to be able to keep up with me. Hehe. Yeah, I'll say. You get to fly, I don't have that advantage. More Dragon Ball Z stuff. As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure. It's called the hook shot. A very good item that should honestly be futuristic, because I don't even think we have the technology to make this yet. But anyway, it's a spring-loaded chain that will pull you to any spot, whether it's hook sticks. Doesn't that sound cool? Any spot where it's hook sticks. There we go. Doesn't that sound cool? I'm sure it will help you. I live here now, so come back again sometime. I'll give you something cool. And that something cool, I've already described it, is a heart piece if you beat him within a minute. We'll do that much later on, though. We've got our priorities we need to keep in order first. One more thing. Be careful on your way back. That's a bit cryptic. Okay, so here we get this item, and there's really no sense in doing that look what I got thing, because he's already told us what it was. But you know what, for old time's sake, and since it says Link in a new body, wait for it. Look what I got! We got the hook shot. And we've already read that it's a spring-loaded chain that we can cast out and hook things and pretty much be drawn to it. Okay, so we will be using this a lot throughout our adventure. And we'll just let it do its thing. Yes, we know how to use a C button. It's not really that big of a deal. So let's go ahead and get this thing equipped. First things first, I want to get my item situated. I have OCD complex where the ocarina always has to be on the left hand, well, the left yellow button. So yeah, I'll just kind of deal with that. Okay, so with that, we come to this thing right here where we'll let Navi do her thing of identifying this. Hey, isn't that the same design that's on the Door of Time? Well, if it is, I think I know what we have to do. Let's play the Song of Time and see what happens with this. And again, I cannot coordinate enough to do that. But once I do... Alright, so playing the Song of Time actually removes these blocks. Which is fantastic. Gives us a way to get out of here. Now, where we end up is a place we have not visited before, but will remain clear in just a little bit. That is, we make it in here. We have just made it into what is essentially the windmill of the Kakariko village. I didn't show this place earlier because I really didn't feel a need to, but now we can identify it. First things first, we want to jump on this here because, as you can see, there's a heart piece here. And I would very much like to get that while we can. Let's jump over here, get that. Alright, there is heart piece number who knows what. No, I really am not sure at this point. I think it's 15 or something like that, but there it is. So we get down here. Why don't we actually go talk to this guy, since this really is the first time we've ever seen him. And if we talk to him, he looks very upset. What do you have to say, dude? Grrr. What are you so mad about? I'll never forget what happened on that day 7 years ago. Grrr. Alright, what happened, dude? I may not be a therapist, but I did minor in psychology in college, so... What is going on, dude? It's all that Ocarina kid's fault. Next time he comes around here, I'm gonna mess him up. You seem to have anger issues, and how does that make you feel? I don't know, that's what my psychology teachers always told me to say. Anyway, he said something about Ocarina. You mean something like this? What? You've got an Ocarina? Yeah, and it's surprisingly not mine. Go figure. What the heck? Why is that such a big deal? That reminds me of that time 7 years ago. Back then, a mean kid came here and played a strange song. It messed up this windmill. What was that song? I'll never forget this song. So you mean it went like this? You've learned the Song of Storms. Apparently we have just learned a song that will allow it to rain anytime that we want it to. Awesome. And as a result, we have just... Oh boy, what have we just done? Oh no! A storm again! You played the ocarina again, didn't you? Grrr! Well, so much for me being a psychologist. This is exactly why I am not majoring in psychology. Okay, well this guy has done something very unique. He has either created a very fast windmill or the world's first treadmill that you could literally just run in place and lose weight. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get out of here because we got to, like I said, we got to keep our priorities in order. I do believe we need to get over to the forest as fast as we possibly can. And we will do so accordingly. We'll go explore this place a little bit later. I'll be back, Anju! I will be back. Now that I'm old enough, I will be back to do other things. I will dare not say what those other things are. It may or may not have something to do with me dating the redhead. Who knows? Okay, getting back on track and being actually serious about this for a minute. It's actually the one episode I think I've been more serious than anything. I do apologize for that, by the way, if I haven't been as serious as I could be. I know parts of this game tends to be really serious, and I will try to lighten the mood a little bit where it's appropriate. Kind of keep it serious when it is serious. But yeah, just leave it at that. Looks like the world's changed quite a bit. At least there's no more stall children at night, so that's one good thing for me. I know many of you are probably going, "Aw, won't get to see him freak out anymore over stall children." Well, don't feel too bad, because while I may not freak out over stall children, there are even more dangerous skeletal things now that we are adult Link. And I am sure we will see many instances of that in this game once we actually get going deeper into it. First things first, gotta get to the Lost Woods. Gotta get to Saria and do various other things. But before we actually head up to Saria, there's actually a couple of things that I would like to do. And yes, most of it does revolve around side quest stuff. Sorry, guys. So if I can get in here before daybreak, that would be incredibly helpful. And it doesn't look like I did it, so wait for that, and we will go play the Sun Song. To do the thing of things. Or to do various things that are important. So once we hear the wolf... Awesome! Nighttime! Time to go in. Alright, it's just like we're playing that game of nighttime, daytime that funny bird likes to do on YouTube. If you've never seen that... Whoa! What on earth is that? Here we have a big Deku Baba. Okay, so more or less that's just a nuclear version of these things. Here we have Deku shrubs. My gosh, what has happened to this place? Well, it looks like the world's all messed up, but we'll kind of worry about that in a minute, because what I want to do is I want to come back here for something that's kind of important, which is another gold Skulltulus. So we'll go ahead and name our little hookshot up here. This is a fantastic weapon for this, because it only takes one hit to kill these things. And we could also bring stuff to us. I didn't explain how to use the hookshot, but more or less, hookshot will bring you to things or bring things to you. So yeah, you can just do with that what you will. Like I said, we'll be using this a lot, but worry about it later. Right now we got to get up to the Lost Woods and see Saria. Try to get up there. I hope she's alright. Can't stress enough how worried I am about this. Alright, here we pass the Great Mido's house. Not so great. We'll catch up with old friends later. Got more important things to do than that. Not really sure what they are as of this minute. Of course I am. Just don't have a lot to talk about when I'm on my way there. Alright, unfortunately I don't remember the passageway exactly to get to Saria. I mean, I'm kind of familiar with it, but we got quite a bit to actually get there, so it's going to kind of be trial and error. Here's the Goron thing. I think we need to take a right to get here. And sure enough it is. We make it back here and... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What are you doing? Oh, if I had nuclear sticks, I would kill you with them right now. Why are you in my way? What are you? Though you wear Kokiri-ish clothing, you can't fool me. I promised Saria I would never let anybody go through here. Yeah, like the same promise you made to the Great Deku Tree, and how obvious that worked. Well, dude, I need to get back to see Saria, so I'm going to prove that I know her by playing her song. And if this doesn't prove that I know Saria, nothing will. Much more important things to do than worry about you, you jerk. That melody. Saria plays that song all the time. Do you know Saria? Yes, I do. Why do you think I'm here? I'm not here because I want to be. I hate nature. That song. Saria taught that song only to her friends. Okay, I trust you. It only took 7 years, but now he likes us. When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him. Who's him? Well, for all we know, it could be some random guy that we've never met before. Alright, so he'll get out of our way, thankfully. This time we can just go through. Like I said, we got more important things to do than worry about him, so... If I'm not mistaken, there are various places we need to go. Here's one place. Remember that little seed we planted? We can now use this to go up, jump up here, and there is another Gold Skulltula, where one swing of our sword makes short work of these things. And there is Gold Skulltula number 40 or 41 or 43, something like that. Okay, so we may not have our Deku Seeds, but the Master Sword is actually quite powerful, as I'm sure we'll see much throughout our adventure. First things first, gotta navigate around here and find the Sacred Forest Meadow, so if I could do that... There we go, I have a feeling we take... Sorry about that cut there, guys. Circumstances beyond my control that I am going to kill as soon as I find out how. Alright, so once we get to this point, I think we take a right to this rock, and we should be at the Sacred Forest Meadow. And it looks like we have successfully done it, so let's get through here as quickly as we can before... What do we got here? More involuntary talking to Navi. From here on, we'll be going through some narrow passages. If you take it slow, maybe you could sneak up on some enemies. Use Z-targeting to always look in the proper direction. Set your view so you can see down the next corridor before you turn a corner. Once your view is set, hold the Z button to sidestep around the corners to see what... Excuse me. That way you won't be surprised by enemies waiting in ambush. Stuff that we have already known because we are in... I've said that in episode 1. Well, anyway, what on earth is there to be afraid of here? Why do we need to look in the proper direction or anything? It's not like there's some... Oh, dear Lord, what is that thing? Don't know, but we're going to kill it. Okay, well, these things right here, I don't really know the official name of them. But they are enemies that are littered throughout this thing, and if they see you, they will do very mean things, such as charge you with their things. You want to be careful of them. You can kill them with your sword or with your hook shot. Ay-ya! You stupid thing. Well, that's more or less what they do. You don't want them to see you, because if they do, they will kill you, like I said. So they look like bulldogs with chains. I don't know what they are, to be honest with you. Alright, shoot him in the butt. That worked for everything, right? For all we know, it might. Might not, who knows. Alright, we look over. Eee-yah! Okay, for once Navi says something that's actually fairly decent to keep in mind. Alright, we'll forget about shooting this guy in the butt. Just shoot him in the chest. That's the end of that. And he gives us nothing of value. Alright, is there another one over here? Don't see anything over there. Nothing over here, so we're good to go. Ah! Run, flee, cower! Oh, good grief. I didn't see that coming. Really, I didn't see that coming. I thought there was one around the corner. Die, you stupid thing! And hey, Gold Skulltula! I really didn't see that there, but there it is. Get some heart pieces. That'll be helpful. Alright, kill this thing because we can. /will/want to. Pick that up, and there we go. We have destroyed and captured a Gold Skulltula. Alright, this next thing is a bit jerkish. You have to do this when he's not looking at you, or else it's just going to be pretty much a nightmare. If I could do it before he sees me, yes, I've outsmarted the jerk. Ha 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 ha. I'm excited about that. Don't really know. Okay, get up here. We're just about where Sari is, so we just need to avoid this jerk here. Just stay out of his line of hitting, and you'll be just fine. Get behind him and take this. You are not invincible. Die, you stupid thing. I said die. If you're not going to die the old-fashioned way, then just die the new-fashioned way, or the new old-fashioned way. Like Jingle Bell Rock. Alright, things to do, places to be. Saria! I'm back! I'm back, Saria! Where's Saria? She's not here. So... it was true. What does this mean? Whoa! Now look who it is, if it isn't our stalker. The flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. A thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. In order to come back here again, play the minuet of Forest. Sorry about that. And here we are about to learn our first warp song. Some things never changed. Link is still amazed at a sparkling ocarina. Anyway, you've learned the minuet of the forest. Link, I'll see you again. Why do I have a feeling that's true? Anyway, she steps back in. Whoa! She vanishes in the same way as Impa. Wow. Amazing. Okay, so we've just learned the song to get here, and where we need to go to actually get into the temple itself. Yes, if you didn't see that coming, the forest temple is just right up here, and to get up there, we just need to throw this... Get close. Fire our hookshot. And the temple is just right in there. How sorry I got here, I'll never know, but there you go. The forest temple is just beyond this front door. And as much as I'd like to go in and tackle it now, I don't think we're actually going to in this particular episode. I am really worried about Saria, but I think we've done more than enough for this particular point in time, with the time limit starting to get a little bit long here, so we're going to go ahead and call this episode off here. And next time, in The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, we are going to go inside of the forest temple and try to save our friend. I'm hoping that Saria is alright after 7 long years. So yeah, until that time, I will catch you guys later.